No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You're going to get through it. And you're going to look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it.
And so those assholes really got their ass whooped the other night, right? Am I right?
Did. It was, hey, buddy. I'm really feeling presidential right now. I see you got on the suit and tie, so you already know what it is.
I mean,
it means business today. What the? Hey, let's go.
I don't know where this one might go, so I just wanted to look. I want to look a little, up
Do I need to button up my suit? Do I need to button up my suit jacket?
No, you look great. Let the Superman flag show.
It's gonna get interesting. With that being said, well, thank you for tuning into the Better as Possible podcast. You know, every Monday at 10 p.m. is the Better as Possible podcast. Loose Vultures Flint Hatchet. Yes, we hope you had a good week. We hope you had a good weekend. But yeah, today, we got some stuff to get up off our chest. Like I said in the description, we got some stuff to get up off our persons. I see Luce got a whole, that look like a book. You done wrote a book? Okay.
I mean, I just want to make sure I have all my notes here.
It is on. As you can see, the pinned topic is 2021, and we're living in two different Americas. Americans. Yep, I'm gonna have to rewrite that. Disregard that. God, Jesus Christ. It's 2021, and we are living in two different Americas.
It's okay. Let's fuck up.
You already know it, bro. Hey. There is no simple. Let's just kick it off. I mean, Luce, I could ask you how was your weekend, all that stuff. Let's hit some good notes, and then we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes.
My weekend
we just witnessed history.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just witnessed history. Let's talk positive, and then we're gonna steer away to what happened in the two different Americas.
Yeah, man. So what happened? Ossoff and Warnock?
Raphael Warnock and Ossoff.
Ossoff. John Ossoff?
John Ossoff, who is fairly young.
The internet said he's 33 years old.
He's fairly young, so salute to him being young and really making change in the community and the nation. So definitely salute to him. But Raphael Warnock, man, I seen a post from Raphael Warnock that said that his mom or his grandma, well, who are we talking about? His mom, like, picked cotton.
Yeah,
you know
I've seen that shit too, yeah.
Picked cotton and was able to vote her son into a position like this and make change. So historic for the state of Georgia in general, turning blue and then getting Raphael Warnock in there and also putting us in a supposed better place. I mean, we made our vote count, and I mean, we made change.
Yeah.
And then
with every situation like this, which is great, man. Salute to them. Like that's so wonderful that we were able to see this, that we were able to get it done. That these small counties, no matter how grand Georgia looks, these certain counties like really changed the color of the state. Really got them on our side. So I think that's very special. That's special. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, like we could do it. A lot of Georgia is red. You know what I'm saying? So the selected few, I was watching. I was like, okay, Savannah's cool. Chatham County's cool. All right, just checking, just making sure. You know what I'm saying?
I know who ain't cool.
Right, exactly.
That damn Grovetown wasn't so cool.
They're not ready yet. They're not ready yet, but that's
Augusta,
okay.
Not so cool.
Okay, so I guess we can start this a couple ways. But my first question is, what's the difference between, it sounds like a joke, what's the difference between a Republican and a conservative? Is there a difference?
Hey, Luce, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Oh, here you go. Don't cop out.
I'm not copping out. The main thing is, I feel like there's so many. It's like gangs now. It's not even.
Not now. It's always been.
But I see it even the more now with a mob mentality, with a
the president
very violent undertone that turned into an overtone, right? Where you had to where history was made in two ways, right? We thought we were doing something good, which we did. We really made history when it comes down to Georgia. Major voices heard. We got who we feel to be the right people in office, right? Right. I'm tired of those commercials. I'm glad they're over with. I'm tired of them text messages. I'm glad those are over with as well. But
I'm still getting a little bit of trickles of mail here and there, so I'm like, dang,
I'm over them.
They put a little late stamp on there.
Stop it. So when you put that into perspective and you say, all right, we did our due diligence. We voted. We did what we're supposed to do to make change for what we feel is right. And then you turn and you say a mob-like mentality. It don't matter who it is. You're saying conservatives. You're saying far right. You're saying all of these turn into mobs. It's not even in a position where we are having a discussion. We were really having a war in our own area, on our home turf.
Yeah.
Our home turf. Really home. When you're talking about the capital.
Yeah, man.
You doing the freezing thing on me one more time. I'll freeze up for you. But we're really having war amongst each other. Like we look like a third world country or something. We look like something Middle East right now. And that's so sad to see.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Can you see me?
Yeah, you're good now. Let's go.
So it ain't each other. It ain't us. You know what I'm saying? It's not what they fighting for. I don't even know what they fighting for. I heard one lady say she was fighting for the revolution. I said,
bro, she been watching Hamilton.
Bro, I've never heard an other say revolution like that. Like what? Like what?
I would love to learn what the fight is and what's the fear. Right?
They don't want to wear a mask.
It's bigger than that. It's definitely a power struggle. And
no, I'm saying like all of this Corona shit is tipping them because they feel like they're getting fucked with. You know what I'm saying? It's been a year of them being told no to certain things, and they're acting like they're the privileged. They're the privileged people that. First off, I don't want to sound like I'm coming off like off-putting to white people, right? But these particular people, mostly all they have is their whiteness. You know what I'm saying? So when you put that on the line, it's like we need to fight. You know what I'm saying? These were lumberjack. like
backwoods. You saw some backwood country people.
Come on,
you saw
man.
A lot of
it's rural. It's the rural areas being led by the others with money. That's why I asked, what's the difference between a Republican and conservative? Like the shit is so like when I think of conservatives, when I think of all of them, I think of these people that say like they honor their Christian values. That's the first thing they always push. And then the second thing they say is like,
we are patriots.
We
are patriots.
And we got our guns and we are patriots. Yes.
We are patriots. They are strong. They have strong values on being a patriot and believing in God, right? And that's whatever relationship you got with God. But that's what you stand up on.
But you got
which is uncomfortable because it's like, dang.
To break that down, it's we love God, and then in that patriot shit, it's like a deep rooted hate for anything else, and everything else. I don't see how they can have one mindset of who they hate, and then how much they love God. That shit is so fucking stupid. It's so backwards. These people are the most simple-minded, complex beings I've ever encountered.
But you run into, I mean, and if you're just tuning in, thank you for tuning in to the Better as Possible podcast. I don't know if Luce is sipping some coffee over there, but definitely tune in. What happened in America, what transpired was complete idiocy. Y'all know what word I'm. It's definitely that. But I be knowing the words that I want to disregard. Follow me. It was completely ridiculous. Let's put it that way. I know that one. As to what transpired in America, due to someone losing, right? This really boiled down to, hey, I lost.
Right.
I'm taking. It's like the kid who played basketball. They lose and say, hey, give my basketball back. I don't. You know,
come on, man.
I can't. No, y'all can't play no more because I lost. I ain't on the court. But it turned into. I feel like that was a whole group of people like that.
Come on, right? Man. And now, I didn't even know. Like, what was Trump? Trump had a rally that morning.
Yeah, man. I honestly believe that there's a law that says that you should be arrested for like inciting a riot.
Yeah, that's like, definitely a law.
That's a law. Like inciting a riot, and what transpired was definitely a riot. You know what I'm saying? For you to storm the Capitol.
A terrorist attack, I would like to say.
Okay, yes, definitely not even a riot. Go step it up. A terrorist attack.
Right.
What transpired was a black eye to the United States of America, and I hate to use black eye, but you know it was a strong scar on the United States of America due to what we're saying is somebody lost.
Right. Other countries looking at us like, nigga, what are y'all doing?
Y'all tripping. Y'all wilding. Ooh, y'all out here wilding, but y'all can't tell us nothing. Don't come over here trying to flex no muscle because y'all ain't even got nothing together.
Right.
Y'all supposed to be the strongest nation. Oh, y'all look real weak right now.
Come on, man.
Because y'all can't somebody can't take a loss. And then the fact that you look at Trump and his family that were watching this in the news, like they were watching CNN.
I don't know. I saw that. Like, I don't know if that was what they were actually watching.
Because there was nothing else on CNN, bro. What you mean?
I don't know. I thought they were. I don't know. Maybe that's it. But I thought they was watching like a concert or like not a concert, but like a rally or something. I thought they was watching a rally.
Hey, Luz, on that day, what else was on CNN?
No, that was it.
That's it. What else was on any news?
Yeah,
that was it.
That was it for sure.
Yeah, they probably. Boy, they ain't talk about no traffic, no murder, no situation in Atlanta. It was straight DC. This is what's transpiring in DC right now.
You know what?
Don't worry about what's going on in Atlanta. This is what's going on right now.
What threw me off on that clip was the music that the lady was dancing to. I was just like, this can't
had no rhythm.
I said,
so whatever song she was listening to, she heard a different one in her head.
Nah, I was like, it can't be true. This can't be true.
But it reminded me of like, the Purge.
Oh yeah.
Where they had the Trump, the little face.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, these people are smiling. The mask showed the smile, but we know what we're here for.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, look what I did. Look at the power that I have to get all these people to do this craziness, right? To get all these people to be riled up and just do whatever. I got that much power.
Right.
I'm relishing in that much power.
That's sad. One thing,
that's very ego.
What I
ego.
noticed was a lot of the same people that was co-signing him. Like after that, they were separating themselves from Trump, like with in a hurry. Like they weren't co-signing him the whole year. The last 4 years after this popped off, they was like, I don't even know that nigga. Like, I don't even really fuck with him like that. Like,
it kind of reminded me of earlier in 2020 when there was definitely the George Floyd situation where there was a hate for racism. It was at an all-time high. It has dimmed down as we coasted through 2020 and now we're in 2021.
Right.
Like, that should still be a main topic because what transpired was the two different Americas. It showed two different Americas. When George Floyd passed, there was a strong narrative that any and everybody who showed any type of racism, you were fired, you were let go, you were dismissed, whatever the case may be. They were getting rid of you and they were doing it publicly. Right. So what you saw with what happened with Trump is like, bro, like, all right, you've been throwing temper tantrums, but this is far out of, this is way out of here. Like,
yeah, man.
You just got suspended. Like, you got expelled from school type deal. Like, I can't hang with you. My mama said we can't hang no more. You can't be friends with me. Like, I felt like that was the vibe that people were given, just more so like, I don't want to be associated with this person for the simple fact that I may receive backlash, right? And it's gonna, whatever it is, if it's my company, if it's my family, if it's my business, whatever the case may be, people will look at me and say, hey, you're associated with him. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Right.
Because what transpired was not American. That was not the United States of America. That was really you causing a war amongst Americans.
No, that was America. This is America. That was America.
Dang, Luz, I got the patriotic heart because,
I see your heart.
My father and my brother, I got a lot of people that was in the, you know what I'm saying? So I be trying to look at America in a positive light, even though it shows me tons of darkness.
Yeah, it's real dark. Mm-hmm.
And if we're gonna go down that aisle, y'all in here with us for the Better as Possible podcast. We are definitely talking about what transpired this past week in DC, right? I got a lot of friends that live in DC.
We just had the most racial year with cops killing black people, with them getting off, and just back to back to back to back. Right?
Back to back.
We saw it again with Jacob Blake ruling, with the cop getting off. They paralyzed him. He's alive to tell the story, and they won't even charge the guy. They like, nah. So this is where we are. You know what I mean? Like, this is America. This is it. When you look at that, when you look at what transpired, you're seeing America found on revolt and leadership. When you see
Dr. Drew's in the building.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna
get Dr. Drew on the line.
Yes, sir. Like, when you see what happened at that building, bro, when you see, like, just that's like the privilege.
That is, bro, I was just gonna say it, but you cut out the word. That is white privilege at its finest. I don't give a damn how you was trying to be nice about it, but let's just be completely honest, man. Like, that was white privilege at its finest, and it sucks to really see it. To really, really see it. Like, we know with the cops and everything like that, they got laws and they got ways that they're gonna get the cops out. We understand that and we're working on changing those ways. But you see that, you can go to the Capitol, jump the fences, go through police.
They're punching glass, they're fighting cops, they're killing cops.
Put your feet on Nancy Pelosi's desk. Shout out to Trees Hatchet, just signed in. Mama Hatchet in the building. Thank you for
Mama Hatchet.
Better as Possible podcast. Mom, there's gonna be some cussing, but God bless. Amen. Let's go.
I'm trying to keep clean.
No. Loose be cuss. Listen here. Bro, that was white privilege at its finest. And there's no denying that there is complete difference. There's no denying that there are two different Americas. For you to bring up Jacob Blake.
Yeah.
Jacob Blake, the same day he got shot in the back. He is now paralyzed. They say that there will be no charges on that cop. And then you have these people storm the Capitol. Storm the Capitol. And it's like, well, they started off people protesting, so we kind of didn't, and well, then they just overcame us, so we really didn't know what to. It was like, bro, this is off a movie or something. Like,
you know what I remember from this summer?
What you remember?
Rubber bullets.
Oh, they ain't even shoot none.
They were shooting rubber bullets at protesters at Black Lives Matter.
Who was walking with their hands up? Talking about hands up, don't shoot.
They were aiming guns at kids. At kids, bro. My homeboy was protesting. They threw his ass on a bus, drove them somewhere, had them sitting on the bus for 10 hours, and then let them out in God's knows where.
And just like figure it out?
Yeah. Figure it out.
Get that homeboy on the line one day.
Phone dead and everything.
The police, these are police?
Yes. These are police. So for us to witness.
Where at? Hold on, where at? Because I just need to know, you know what I mean?
This was in LA.
Okay. All right.
So for us to see this.
Yeah.
And we see them moving the barricade. We see cops moving the barricade.
Moving and waving folks in like, hey.
Come, like, yeah. We see cops opening the door for them. Senator, I seen a video where a senator opened the door for them. You know what I mean? I think there's a mole. I
can say it really hurts to see that in 2021 that is so blatant, Luce. It's not even, there is no blindfold, there is no, maybe there could be a world where we are treated equal, or we're moving among the ranks and we're getting into a space of equality. Maybe we could be. No, hell no, man. That showed that there is no way that would ever be. Everybody who mentioned, just imagine if those were Black people, had the sad reality of, man, there would be bloodshed all over that place. For a Black Lives Matter rally, for a Black Lives Matter protest,
right?
They had the stairs full up with protected soldiers, all their gear,
right,
ready, armed and ready to like shoot and kill.
They had tanks, man. They were riding in tanks this summer, bro.
Hey, Trump been giving folks the warning ever since he said that they cheated the election. So you had to know something was going to transpire.
He's been setting it up.
This call. He called the dude like 16 to 18 times the other week. Hey, man, you got to find 1,100. You got to find 11,000 votes, man.
Come on, man.
I need you to find these votes, man, because if it don't happen, I'm letting you know they're going to be at the Capitol. I'm just throwing that out there. You know, if you wanted to know where they was going to be at, they was going to be at the Capitol. That's what he was basically saying.
Right. Such a sad state. Many would have died and it would have been called justified.
Very much so. It would have been called patriotic because what was going on was people were attacking our country. You know, they weren't being Americans. So we had to fight, and I die for America, right? So therefore those people had to die. It was them or me. But you look at this situation, it's like that's our capital. That is something that we're supposed to be proud of. These people are going in, smoking tree, got the Confederate flag, walking up through there. This man had a buffalo head on.
They had Bud Lights. There was a video of them exiting the building, and it looked like they were leaving an Alabama game.
Well, come on, say it again, Luce. Don't say it like that, because the way Alabama winning right now. But what it looked like, Luce?
We did it.
It looked like they was leaving the Alabama game.
I said, bro, what did they do?
Bro, they went in there and partied, like legit party.
What did they do?
And there was no rush until later on that evening when you saw the strong law enforcement, but everything had already transpired.
Second shift.
Huh?
The second shift.
Yeah, second shift came and they was with it. They was like, bro, we're not gonna do this all night, bro. Hey, we already set a curfew at 6. Like, y'all should have been in and out. Like, we gave y'all the warning, now it's on. But that should have been there a long time ago. Before that,
come on, man.
they showed a picture. It was all smoked. It was all smoked out. It looked like fires was being set. They had the Trump flags flying and everything like that. And it's just like, this can't be real, bro.
Right.
This can't be the United States of America. This can't be the nation where Colin Kaepernick was pretty much blackballed out of the NFL because he was taking a knee because there was injustice done to people of color.
Come on, man.
And you said no, he was not being patriotic. He was taking a knee to the flag. Mm-hmm. But y'all going to the Capitol, y'all flying Trump flags and Confederate flags and smoking and throwing everything, y'all's trashing this place. And these are supposed to be our patriots?
Right.
That's patriotic.
What's crazy is they said that this event, what the riot and all that, they said that they had planned this, like somebody had told that they had already had this plan. They knew they were going to do this and no preparation at all was done. Like they knew this was going to happen and no preparation was done.
I truly think that when Trump made that slick comment, when he was like, stand down or what, Proud Boys, that was still that cold language. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hold tight. If things go left, we already got the green. You got the green light to do whatever. Hey, they stole the vote. They stole the election from us. You got the green light. I'm giving you the green light to do whatever you so choose. Mm-hmm. I am still the president. Right. They're stealing this vote from me. If you're a real patriot, you're going to fight for me.
Exactly.
You're going to do it. Yeah, go ahead and go mess up whatever you want.
That's the scary part. That's the part that terrifies me is the code. So with this, they said that most of the communications from this event, mm-hmm. from this attack, was developed on Parler, which is like an app that the others are on. Mm-hmm. And so like a hacker said that they have logged into it and they have like uncovered like most of the users on it and they've uncovered most of the users on it, their GPS locations from when they was tweeting or making videos and stuff like that, so they can find these people that were at the Capitol. And so the Parler guy gets on, the owner gets on like CNN or something, and he's like pissed. Like, you guys have ruined I'm going bankrupt right now. Amazon, Google, Facebook, they've all like banned this guy and everything about him. So his stock is like falling. So he's like losing all his money. But he's doing it with such a privileged, like
I can't believe you.
Yeah, this like how dare you all ruining my life? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
It's sad that you had that much privilege and that much freedom to do whatever you choose and even spark a war in the United States of America. And you're just saying, hey, you're ruining my life like a spoiled brat. You're ruining my life, Mom.
That's insane to me.
That is beyond insane, Luce. But this is 2021. This is the United States of America. Mm. We should be so much better. We could be so much better. We could be so much better, Luce.
We are better. We are better. They should be better. We're wearing suits today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen somebody post like, man, these people going down here and they're causing havoc and doing this because they're not afraid to lose their jobs. He was like, I wish Black people had the same attitude where a job wouldn't stop them from fighting for what they they really believe.
That's tough.
It is tough.
That's
but,
tough.
You know.
Dang, that's a harsh reality.
I mean,
because many don't have the freedom to do so.
Mm-mm.
Or they don't have a backup plan. They don't have some type of money stash. You know what I'm saying? To be like, all right, if I were to lose my job, I have this amount of money set to the side where it's going to hold me for at least 2-3 months. Possibly, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, like, don't have it to be like, I'm really going to go for it. These people will find it from everywhere. Sad
I think
that the young lady lost her life. You know what I'm saying? From Kennesaw. Came from Kennesaw and went up there.
How she lose her life?
I just know she died, bro. Come on, man. I don't know. I don't think she fell from the thing, but I think she got shot or something. Don't make me lie. I just know she was from Kennesaw and she passed. But she had traveled up there and she had passed. You travel for that in particular, and she passed. So I think there was.
She got shot trying to climb through the window.
Is that was her? It might be her. I'm not quite sure. There was 4 people that passed throughout the whole, catastrophe, right? And you say, dang, very, very unfortunate. But these are the people who'd be like, hey, Kennesaw, one of the most racist places in Georgia. Stop playing with me, right? There was a story up there with the Ku Klux Klan that like Kennesaw's really racist as all get out, right?
Dang.
And all right, so this racist person took themselves up there to protect a president who is claiming that the election was stolen from him, and things went left. Very, very unfortunate. But this is a person who had the freedom to do so, to fight for what they believed.
Right.
And that's, sad that she had to lose her life because of that. But yes, you run into situations where, like you're saying, some people don't have the privileges to do whatever they want or believe and go fight for what they truly want.
Right. I have a question.
Or if they do fight for what they truly want, it's going to be even worse.
I mean, to some people, she died a hero.
It would be even worse. You would, if it was one of us, you would die, and you would die a thug. You would die a bad person, regardless of how well you've done in your life.
Yo, man.
You would die a bad person. You would die a villain.
I think her name is Tislin or whatever. Nonetheless, like the lady who died was like, they was like, why didn't y'all bring up her criminal record? Why isn't her criminal record posted all over the news? Like, why not? This lady has been like arrested for heroin like 4 times.
Oh yeah, they didn't see that. She went up there to be patriotic and she lost her life. And you know what? She's a great citizen.
Bro, it's so many layers and moving parts.
That's the 2 Americas, bro. I just told you we live in 2 different Americas.
We live in 4 different Americas. We live in 4.
Man, can we keep it at 2? God dang, bro. Tell me the 4, bro. Help me understand. Okay, help us understand, Luce. What's the 4 Americas that we are living in? We got to get Dr. Drew on the phone. Let's talk about these 4 Americas. I think Dr. Drew going to know about some 4 Americas.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Drew, you ready?
We got the white America.
Dr. Drew with the action. He said, play dummy games with dummy prizes. Win dummy prizes. He's with you. Dr. Drew don't play? What you got, white America? Man.
We got racist America. I don't even want to call it white America. We got the racism. We got people that want a fair America.
Mm-hmm.
We got the America that is focused on the money. And then we got America that's focused on making sure that the people are good. And we're all in this shit trying to live together. Or
live long you become a villain. Live long to become a villain. Because in every which way, those people can become bad, right?
Racism,
the person who's really going for the money, they're money hungry. They don't care what happens. They just want to get their check. The racism, hey, we're better than you. We're more superior than you. So it don't matter what happens. I'm better than you. So I could lie, kill, steal to make sure that I'm above you.
Yes, sir.
Right?
I'm calling Drew now.
Drew! Dr. Drew's going to get on the line.
How you doing, man?
Hey, welcome to the Better as Possible podcast.
Yeah,
Dr.
I can hear
Drew,
you
what's
good.
happening?
Can you hear Flint? I'm gonna bring you a little bit closer.
Barely, yeah. I'm here though. I can hear y'all.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in to the Better as Possible podcast. Drew.
Yes, sir.
Your thoughts on what transpired, and before we jump into that, Dr. Drew is a dear friend to us. Went to Savannah State. Dr. Drew, can you tell a little bit about you? I know Dr. Drew from Savannah State, very wise guy. Beyond his years, he's definitely got some. He definitely has some. Some wit about him. So definitely explain a little bit about yourself, Drew, and then we'll get into actually some questions.
Drew got story. Went to college with these two fine gentlemen. I think I provide a different background. I grew up as a military brat, moved around a lot, lived in a lot of different places, knew a lot of different people, and it afforded me the opportunity to, I think, have a different perspective of a lot of stuff. I think the best way to put me into a category, right, is I'm a white dude that went to an HBCU. And so that should tell you a lot about who I am as a person, and kind of maybe my experience is a little bit different than the average.
Very much so. Dr. Drew, one of the coolest dudes I know. Down to earth. Cool. He's definitely gonna throw on some Outkast or some some J. Cole or something and vibe. So definitely a cool individual. Dr. Drew, your point of view in reference to what transpired in America last week.
Well, first and foremost, you have to speak on how, just tragic the circumstance is, of course, right? Like, it's so unfortunate that this is even a thing that, like you said, Flint, we have to deal with in 2020. But I think I always try to look at what I've learned from a situation and kind of take that moving forward. And I think I learned two things. One of them is what Luce just talked on about the different isms, if you will, in our America, right? The people that stormed the Capitol were dealing with a couple of different isms, right? So they're racist. However, as you knew, like, I thought the Klan took their hoods off. That's what it told me. Like, we've always looked at the Klan as this, these people wearing white sheets and these white people that we don't know who they are. Like, I know exactly who they are now, because they showed up at the Capitol and they all look like Duck Dynasty. That's who the Klan is. So I kind of, I think my thought process is, though, that the racism that the average, and I can't speak for this, obviously I've dealt with it secondhand through family and friends, but obviously I walk with a privilege that I can't take off. I was born with, and so I haven't experienced it firsthand, but I feel like through my secondhand experience, I think that the racism that y'all identify with, it comes from a different place. Like, they are more classism. Like, Luce and I talked about this, right? The people that stormed the Capitol, they're Flint and I talked about this. They're anti-government, right? They're imperialism. They don't fuck with the government, and so their opposition is the Democrat, which just so happens to be all the black people. So they are racist by default, but they identify as higher than black people because they're white. But they're, at the end of the day, they're poor, ignorant, podunk, like, country white folks that don't know shit. So, like, I think the biggest win moving away from this, if you think of it in a checker space, is this is the first time that white people feel marginalized. A group of white people, 45,000 white people, drove from all over the United States, and they feel, now, to y'all point, it's not founded. Like, they're in no way being targeted or fucked with like black people, but they feel that way.
But it's a fear. It's that fear that's being built up into them, right?
Yeah, and for the first time, they feel like they're the have-nots. And so I feel like moving forward in this better as possible thought process, the biggest win that the Black Lives Matter could movement could ever have is figure out how to get those ignorant people on your side. Because I feel like there's most black people in their life have had that crazy white person that'll just do whatever the fuck and don't care. Like, I don't care how fucking you wanna go beat their ass? Like, you wanna rob the store? Like, what you want?
I know a couple of those people.
Crazy,
Harlem, Georgia.
ignorant white person that I never personally identified with.
A disclaimer. Hey, that's a strong disclaimer.
And like that's I feel like, so, like, if anything, yes, it's fucked up, but like I'm surprised that people are surprised. Like, are you surprised? Like, this is what it's always been. Like, why is it? That's the only thing that throws me off is like, why are black people or people in general acting like they're surprised that the police let them in? Like, the police they in the Klan. They're in the gun.
Let me interject real quick. I think I was more surprised at the actions of storming the Capitol, right? And then hanging the noose outside of the Capitol and all of that. Yes, Drew, you made a very valid point with, hey, this was really the Ku Klux Klan without the hoods. Like, you got to see who's part of the Klan. And that is definitely a strong point. But to see them go at, like, these are people who also say that they're patriots. You know what I'm saying? So to see them truly go at our Capitol like that, you know what I'm saying, was, I don't know, I was really taken aback. I'm like, bro, like, how can you contradict yourself? I mean, they contradict themselves all the time.
They're a contradiction.
That
shit is right. Huh? That shit is right.
I answered my own question, huh? All right, back to right, Drew.
It's right on brand. It is absolutely who they are.
Walking
but here you got to think about that group of people. Like, you have to remember that the nation that we live in was founded on a revolt from the government. Like, there was a time when we were colonies, 13 original colonies that were governed by Europe. And so, like, we were founded on the fact that we said, fuck government. So, like, that is as crazy as it sounds, because they not flying the American flag. Like, that's as patriotic as anything in the most fucked up way that you could interpret it. You know what I mean? Like, there's always that, like Luce was talking about earlier about, like, the Christians of the world that don't really inhabit Christian habits. And it's because they're like the extreme version that interpret it in the most fucked up version. That's these people in America.
Still say, like, hey, I'm blaming it on God. I'm blaming this on God. I go to church every Sunday. But as soon as I see I got hate towards people who have different color. That is sad. Drew, I want to touch base on something where we're seeing the shift and we're seeing some change throughout the nation with using your voice and being powerful. You have a close friend who made a big change by protesting at a gas station. Can you give us a little bit of that background? Because I did see that on the news, how change was being made because people came together and used their voice, and it just showed the strength in numbers when people are doing the right things. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that can come together and do bad things, but when you do the right thing, good things happen as well. So can you give us a little bit of background on that?
Yes, sir. Scotty Smart is his Instagram. And he has a nonprofit organization that's SMART. It's an acronym. Some men are really trying. And he's kind of morphed that into the Change Creator, which is more of a social platform. He's been doing this for years and years and years, and not getting really knows. Like, he did it when it wasn't cool. He did it before, he started at Trayvon Martin, and it was like a personal thing of his. He quit a $50,000 job to start a nonprofit organization. He's from the west side of Atlanta. And that's my guy. We go way back. And he has a family member, Trouble, who is, if y'all know Trouble, he is a rapper from Atlanta. Right. And so that's one of his family members. And so they from nothing. And but he's a very intelligent man, and he always wanted to make. He's our age, probably early 30s, and always wanted to make, like, being smart cool. Like, that's his life mission. Is like it should be cool to be smart. Because we all know when we're growing up, you get picked on sometimes if you're the intelligent person. So that was his thing. So anyway, fast forward, there's a gas station on Flat Shoals, a Chevron on Flat Shoals on the east side of Atlanta, and they had been known for a long time about discriminating and talking crazy, like calling black people monkeys and all kinds of shit, like talking crazy. But and they're owned by like Indians, the Middle Eastern people, which by the way they're very racist as well. So they made a stand like after a really crazy incident happened, like we're gonna boycott this place. And so they stood outside on the grassy knoll area between like the road and the property and boycotted at like imagine where you see like the gas station sign with how much gas. They set up, a DJ booth, they eating, they selling food.
I seen
bruh,
the
they
couch.
set up, all that,
It
They
turned,
was there for like
I was about to say, how many days were they out there?
60 days.
Right.
Every single day, a black person would come up to pump gas, and they'd be like, "Bro, you know this place racist? It's a Texaco 1 block down. Go down to Texaco and get your gas." And they was there, and they literally put this man out of business where he has put the gas station up for sale. So now, Trouble has put $10,000 towards the purchase, $10,000 of his own money. They're raising money to try to buy the gas station. Some real Rick Ross buy back the block shit. They like forced him out. Now it's for sale, and there is a GoFundMe account to try to be a part of partial ownership to where you can buy the gas station.
That's amazing.
Man, that's dope. That's so dope, man. Just to see, like you said, people coming together when, hey, we're not going to stand for this. You continuously doing us wrong, but we're putting money in your pocket.
Right.
So with that, I'm seeing that as the shift in flipping Georgia to blue. You know what I mean? Where we're tired of it. You know, just that simple. We're tired of it. We're gonna vote. We're gonna do what we feel is right because we've been feeling what's been going on, been wrong for too long. Yeah. So now we're making a change, and we're changing for the better. That's just salute to them. And you said smart. Some men are really trying. Definitely look out for him, and salute to Trouble and the rest of the crew who's making change out there. That's dope, man. Drew, tell them where they can find you, man. Dr. Drew, we truly appreciate you jumping on. Tell them where they can find you.
Yes, sir. I'm wearing my Better as Possible shirt, even though y'all can't see me right now, and I appreciate very much the
take a picture, bro. We need that.
I got the picture. I'm gonna upload it.
Yeah, I sent it to Luce. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the opportunity to speak in something like this. I've never been afforded such an opportunity. My Instagram is Drew, DRU.story, STORY. Drew.story. That's my Instagram, and I'm always, if I can help it, if my schedule permits, I'm always in the comments every Monday night here at 10 p.m.
Hey, turn up, man.
Hey, we appreciate you, Dr. Drew. Luce, you got anything else for Dr. Drew?
Man, no, man. Thank you, bro. Like, I know you're brilliant, but, man, you're brilliant, man.
Yeah.
You're brilliant. You're brilliant.
I appreciate y'all's time, man. I would love anytime y'all want me to join in. I get my COVID test every week, so, I mean, I can be in the same building if need be.
Let's go.
Hey,
let's go.
Hey, we gonna work some.
We're gonna work some now, Dr. Drew. Both nostrils like it don't lead to the same brain. Both nostrils like it don't go to the same place. So I'm double negative out here.
This dude here, bro. Hey, Dr. Drew. Hey, bro, we appreciate you, man. Many blessings and much success to you, bro. Thank you for tuning in to the Better as Possible podcast and always giving some dope insight. That's what it's all about. Definitely having different perspectives, but finding the better in all of it. Yeah, we're living in a crazy world right now. But you know what? You know the motto, though.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Bro. Better as possible.
All right,
brother.
Man, he is brilliant, man.
He's brilliant. Dr. Drew, thank you, Dr. Drew. Man. We appreciate you, brother.
One thing I do want to speak on before we do get out of here, which is kind of sad, negative, but just to stay vigilant because with these events, when everything's looking like great, that's like energy flow, man.
Mm-hmm.
So when Obama came in office, we was hyped. And then that other energy came in and it was Trump. And now the tide's shifting again and it's Biden and he talking about $10,000 on student loans. He talking about, man, I'm gonna make sure y'all get that $2,000. Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm gonna make sure y'all get that $2,000 stimulus. Like, and everything's looking real. Like, everything's looking up.
Like on some I Hate Chris, that's what you thinking? Everybody hate Chris?
I mean, it's just
Yo, you remember that episode?
Which one? What happened?
Everybody hate Chris?
What happened?
He was going for class president, and he was talking about all type of promises.
Oh,
I'm gonna get y'all this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But then when he finally became president, they was like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
No, that might happen. That might happen. But I think Biden and Kamala, I think they're gonna be the best presidents that we've seen.
That's
the
deep.
reason I say that is because they're doing shit that I need help with. Yeah, help me with student loans. Yeah, stimulus would be really helpful right now. You know what I'm saying? That shit that I need. I don't know how it's gonna fuck up the economy later on, but for my needs, yeah, send me that shit. Talk to Sally Mae. Make it 50 bands. That'd be great. But
get her up off my back.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, after this, the ops is gonna come back with their energy. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be vigilant. Don't just think the shit is sweet because it's not. I was looking on here, man. They said that they found 3 pipe bombs at the Capitol. You know, like we've seen the angry version of them. We've seen the people shoot up the church, and we've seen, you know what I'm saying? We've seen the bullshit. Mm-hmm. So just stay vigilant. Make sure that, you know, keep one eye open or both eyes open, because bullshit could come just like that. I was seeing like the FBI was already giving like warnings before the inauguration, like, yes, there are threats. You know what I mean? So just watch the energy. Watch the shift.
Definitely be mindful. Stay prayed up. That's you know me. Stay prayed up. But like you said, be vigilant. If you got a pistol, carry it. If you got your license, you can carry that too.
Wait.
Just hey, for sure. Stop playing with me.
Wait, hang on.
Stop playing with me. Protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you to follow the law. If you got a pistol, have your license.
Real spit, yeah.
They carrying theirs. Just saying. They can walk through downtown DC and have straps on. So come on, man. Stop playing.
Real spit, man.
The next thing for certain, better is possible. Know that. You know the motto. Believe the motto. Better is possible, regardless of any situation. Good. Woo! Stop playing with him, bro. Why you do it like that?
You got to speak on it.
Oh, why you do it like that? Hey, the Mamba, the 24/8 mentality just dropped today. Shout out to Kobe Bryant, man. Definitely an inspiration for the Better is Possible podcast. If you don't know the story, man, the week after Kobe passed, Luce and I just jumped on, and we just was like, hey, we're gonna jump on live and we're gonna talk about what Kobe meant to us. You know what I mean? And almost a year later, we have the Better is Possible podcast. All right. We were inspired by Kobe. We were inspired by all the great things that Kobe has done.
Yes,
and
sir.
Definitely want to pay homage to Kobe Bryant. And those are exclusive shirts. There's only going to be 24 of them. That's it. We really showing love to Kobe and what he's done for not only the world, but what he's meant to us. You know what I mean? So with that being said, definitely check out the 24/8 mentality. Yes. Salute to Mamba. They're gonna sell out quick. So get yours now.
Okay, so we got 12 of each. 12
black, 12 white.
They feel so soft. I don't know what he did different with the purchasing
so
of the shirt,
soft.
bro. But these joints soft and they feel good. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, rock with us. That layer. Oh, and we're introducing the layer. You know what I'm saying? We ain't put these out yet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got 12 of each, man. For the Mamba Day, man. I'm excited.
And those will be. Make sure you get your order in because we want you to be wearing those on Mamba Day.
Yes,
that is
sir.
your decision, but I'm trying to get them to you. We're definitely trying to get them to you before Mama Day.
That is your decision. And yeah, all the proceeds they will be donated to a youth basketball organization. So yeah, man, rock with us.
Definitely.
2408.
True story. Tune in each and every Monday to the Better as Possible podcast. Make sure you like, share, love the Better as Possible podcast, and check out the betterbrand.store. Mom, I got you.
And I don't want you to bypass that. Your mama said, I got mine when you said make sure you got your pistol on you. Your mama said, I got mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My mom's gonna order it though. You're gonna see the Shopify alert just pop up. Hey, mom don't play.
No, I was talking about
if I'm gonna be rocking something, man, I'm gonna be rocking the Better Brand store.
Yeah. Oh, I thought she was talking about a pistol.
Oh, my mom does have a pistol. She don't play. Yeah, she got hers too. I thought you were talking about this shirt, but she got hers. She put that S on there. Mine. I got mine. Just know, I will shoot you. She's with it. Hey, she don't play. Try her. You gonna get popped. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She licensed to carry, so she good. You know what I'm saying? So if you get shot, man, just know.
Let's go.
Mom
man.
with it. Better as possible. Hey, I love your profile too. With the Better as Possible. Hey, what's up? Oh, we had to talk. We had to really talk that. We had to talk that, Papa. We had to really let them know what's happening.
Already.
Oh, my fellow Americans. That's how I should have started this. My fellow Americans.
Come on, baby. Come on,
what
baby.
transpired last week?
Missed the whole thing. You're gonna have to catch us on YouTube.
We are so much more better than that. Believe in the motto. Know the motto. Better as possible. Let's go.
Let's go. We out.
You saw how I did that? You saw me?
I like that.
I'm trying to end it.
No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You're going to get through it. And you're going to look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it.